Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to come on and do a quick project share. This is for Saturday Morning Makes, hosted by Jillian Norwood. Um, Thanks so much, Jill, for hosting. I so enjoy seeing everybody's creations. So I am making a gift to give to a friend for her birthday, and I'm making a set of cards, and I always like to come up with a new presentation or new box because usually I make a box or a folio. And so this time I wanted to make a book box, but I did have trouble finding a size that with the measurements that would work for what I want, which is something that will house both mini slims and regular A2. So I came up with my own, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So let me just tell you the supplies I used. I made one before this with a thinner paper, a pink paper, and it did not hold its shape. So I decided to remake it with a thicker cardstock, and I used this basil craft color. I think it's called Peanut Cluster. Um, so I used that, and that made a big difference. And then I had this light green, in my stash. Um, so I used that for just to mat the front and also for the closure. And then the pattern paper comes from Crate Paper. It's from the Gingham Garden. This particular sheet I think is called Blooms. Really lovely, and even the back I think is really pretty. So that's what I used as the pattern. And then I had this button in my stash, which is a La Mode from their vintage line. I really love this button. I think it's really pretty. So I took the shank off and was able to use it for the closure. And then I used some strong basic gray magnets. In fact, they were so strong that they kept this one wouldn't stick to the paper because this side kept pulling it off. So I had to put a piece of paper between them when it dried, and also I like to cover them anyway because I think it looks prettier, but it also helped with kind of lessening the magnetic pull. So that's the closure. And then inside I lined the box. I made, just the regular bottom of a box to put there, and then I lined the sides, and then, it closes with the magnet, and then I covered the spine and the back. So I think it'll house a good number of cards and envelopes, and so I'm looking forward to working on the cards. I have these two designs I will be including, but I'm going to change them up a little bit. This is just I like to give some kind of generic cards that can be used for a lot of different things. So I'm going to be using this design, but I made this one in a pop-up, and I'm going to make hers just regular cards. But I used this really pretty 3D embossing folder called Hydrangea Blooms from Spellbinders. It was part of, I think, last month's uh, embossing folder of the month, which I don't belong to those kits, but you can join for just 1 month. And when I saw this one, I just really knew that I would get a lot of use out of it because I love tiny florals. So this is the card, and I used this paper tray, just a note from the Abundant Bloom stamp set for the sentiment. And then I made it a pop-up when I made it, but I'm going to just do hers flat inside. So I'm going to make a couple of these in some colors. And then the other one I've done so far, I'm going to do some others as well, but the other one I've done so far is this flower cart using this beautiful Peddler's Pack cling stamp with the flower card on it. So much fun to color with Copics. I mean, there's not really a lot of space for coloring, but just to make bright, colors and stuff was a lot of fun. And so I made this one into an easel, but I'm going to make hers flat cards because I think that she would get more use out of that. And I'm going to use some different pattern papers for that. So that's the second card, and I'm going to keep working on some other cards that'll go in to the box, and I may come back and share those. But I hope you like my book box, and hope everyone's doing well, and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.